Marvel Phase
Oh.
5 is
Oh,
coming. So Kevin Feige,
Our Lord and Savior.
literally he had I think it was a press
Press
conference. A press conference
Someone
he
clip
took
this shit.
place, and he was literally just saying the future plans for Marvel. And
He wasn't
this
saying
this
nothing
kind of shocked me because I didn't deep it. He was literally saying Phase 4 is pretty much over now. I'm like, wow, that's all we got.
I know,
for
we
Phase
got
4.
some bangers,
We
you
got
know.
a lot of. When he said it, then I look back and like, okay, we did get quite a lot of films from it. So he said that's coming to an end, and
With what film?
he didn't say what film, but he said that
think it might be
Phase
4.
5 is coming, and Phase 5 is going to show present the main threat.
I think Love and Thunder might be the last movie.
It might be.
What comes after? Because
Seem like it because he literally said in the next few months is when the next big bad,
what's coming up?
the Thanos threat, he says.
Thanos level. Yeah, if it's not Kang, I'll be very upset. It has to be Kang, man.
I was telling you in the DMs, like, I don't know if it's gonna be. I think Kang's gonna be a side villain.
How can you have
Because
Kang be a side bitch?
because you were saying the way he was saying in the press conference, he was saying how like there's been little hints in the last couple of films. I think the Kang's not a little hint. That's like in your face, like this is happening. So I'm assuming it has to be.
It really hasn't, because we've only ever seen him in Loki.
Yeah, but in Loki, he literally gave a whole blueprint of what he's doing.
Technically, that wasn't Kang. That was the one that remained.
That was a version of Kang.
Yeah, but it wasn't Kang. Okay, Kang. Listen, he who remains is the guy. He's the wisest version of what's it? Franklin Richards.
Yeah.
Kang is the evil version.
Yeah.
I'm saying he gave himself that name, so it's not Kang. He's just but
it's not Kang yet. So you're saying you're fighting for?
I think it's gonna be Kang.
But
who else would it be? Like who? What other,
I don't know. I'm
like who you other?
I'm thinking Doctor Doom. You know.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think Doctor Doom?
Doctor Doom is a Fantastic Four threat, not an Avengers level.
He
threat.
said there was hints. Do you think there was any hints in the last couple of films we've seen that touches on who the villain can actually be besides Kang?
I think I would like Ultron to come back. That'd be very cool.
I feel like they didn't do Ultron justice, so they should bring him back to. And
they
normally Ultron always comes back.
Yeah, Ultron. He's a really bad boy character in What If? Have you seen What If?
What If was the perfect interpretation of
only
Ultron.
Galactus.
Oh, but I feel like Galactus should be the last one.
No. Well, if he wasn't last.
Yeah, but it's not.
Everybody go to breakfast.
Shout out to Venom.
No,
but there's no hints.
There was one.
Really?
Yeah, in What If, when Ultron ate the planet. That was obviously a hint towards Galactus, the planet eater. I think here's the thing: some of the biggest Avengers level threats are Loki, Ultron, Thanos. When did we get these three people in the movies? Right?
Yeah.
Thanos was obviously the big bad. I think, unfortunately, I believe Kang might be one of those. You know what I'm saying? One of those threats.
Yeah.
It will just be if they do it. It's very, very easy to get it very wrong.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to get it very right. So,
but the thing is,
I trust them. But
the next Marvel film, I think it's Ant-Man, and Kang is meant to be in that film.
I mean, I guess it's coming up in the next few months, and that might be what
that might actually be him.
Referring to.
But then I'll be disappointed because like you can't say I gave hints.
The thing is, no. So you're disappointed at the fact that it's bait.
I'm
disappointed
because it's bait.
Yeah, but I'm more like I would like it to be Kang, even if it was bait. I would like it to be him because he is a bad boy.
But how would you want it? Would you want to be different versions of each superhero film? You get a different version of Kang.
Have you heard of the Council of Richards?
No.
So in the comics, there's a thing called the Council of Richards where Reed Richards, there's a council of different versions of himself. So there's a
oh yes, wait, I've heard about this. Yeah.
So there's a realm where like different versions of himself kind of get together just to make some decisions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's something I really want to see. But I want to see. I would like the next big thing to be the multiverse, and you can't get Galactus involved in that shit because he's not has no. But I mean, I guess it does because incursion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do multiverse, you want to do Kang. Kang is the way to go when it comes to the multiverse wars. I do. Yeah. If it's, I'll be very, very. I'm very interested to see the post-credit scene for 4.
Yeah, I think
that'll be very
for him to make this announcement now, just before 4's coming out, that must mean that 4 must have something in that film that kind of like sets things kind of straight or gives you more of a hint of who the
Yeah.
big bad is gonna be coming forward.
Because you do that's what we do get like, at the end of every like big movie. You get a hint towards the next big. So obviously we got a hint to Thanos
Yeah,
in Avengers 1,
yeah.
and we got another hint to Thanos in Avengers 2, and obviously he came true. So the thing is, another reason why I think it's gonna be Kang is because the Young Avengers situation. The first threat Young Avengers had was Kang.
Oh, is it?
Obviously,
Okay.
yeah. So we're getting a lot of Young Avengers coming
Yeah.
out.
How do you feel about the Young Avengers? They're kind of dead though.
No, as individuals, I think they're amazing.
And-
I like Kate Bishop a lot.
Yeah.
I like what's his name?
Is it Falcon?
think,
the new Captain America?
no, but it's
he's
not
not part of. He's not
No.
part of new.
No. So remember? Do you remember Isaiah Bradley? Do you know who that is? The Black Captain America, the black
Yeah.
guy, the old black guy. So he has a son,
And he becomes.
and he is young.
Oh yeah,
Captain
we saw him in the show.
Yeah,
I think
so-
it was like in the.
So
in the-
that's the list is Kate Bishop. She's fucking lame.
yeah, she's buff.
She's sensational. Oh, there's something I want to talk
Good
to you
age.
about. There's something she's married actually. I think she's 22, right? 23, 24.
No, wait, no, she's older than that, bro.
You think she's older? I think
Yeah,
she's
'cause
young.
I just said she's buff, bro. So I must
Yeah.
imagine that it was.
No, she's
the
definitely
right
22,
age.
23. Yes, you got Kate Bishop, you got Isaiah Bradley's son, you got Kid Loki, you got
Kid Loki.
Kid Loki from Loki.
Oh, he's gonna be part of
the
it.
one that killed Thor. Because he was the one. That's why he was
Oh,
because he killed Thor.
she's 25. Calm. She's nice.
25.
Yeah, she's nice.
I would like my. So,
I'll
yes,
make sure in it.
basket.
I'll make sure, bro.
And then you got Wicked and Speed, Wonder's kids. So those.
Yeah, I definitely see them popping up
Yeah.
because they've been shown a little bit too much. There must be
maybe.
more of a purpose for them.
I think
that still sounds dead to me.
Yeah, it is a bit. Yeah.
It sounds like
I'm more looking forward to. You know what I'm looking forward to?
Mm.
I'm gonna list a bunch of characters, yeah, and you're gonna tell me what this means. U.S. agent or John Walker,
yeah.
Yelena Belova.
Oh, the Thunderbolts.
Yes, the fun.
Come on, when you do this show, you have to do a little bit of research.
Zemo, etc. I think that's good because obviously they
That's gonna be cold.
that's gonna be very.
And they're being built. It's funny because they're building it the same way the Avengers were built. Like every end post credit, you see, what's the name? The woman that's recruiting everyone.
Val something contains some fucking long ass Spanish name.
Yeah,
Val.
you see her recruiting each black member
Yeah.
to come through.
But the thing is, so do you know the story behind the Thunderbolts? Are you familiar with
No,
it?
I'm not too familiar with it. At all.
Essentially, what the story is, the Avengers, they had to go somewhere else to a different planet or some shit. And New York or England, I think America had no heroes in it. So what that happened was Zemo put together a team of villains who pretended to be heroes, and it was revealed at the end of that comic was the fact that they were fucking villains. But obviously they were like villains disguised. They were familiar. We already know them as villains.
Yeah,
They were just disguised as heroes.
yeah,
And there's a whole thing. Thunderbolt Ross is obviously dead. William Hurt, R.I.P.
Yeah.
So the whole Thunderbolt thing. Obviously, Zemo. I'm pretty sure Zemo's gonna lead the team and shit. They might just name it after my man William Thunderbolt Ross, whatever his name is.
yeah.
I am upset with that we don't get Red Hulk. I really wanted to see Red Hulk.
Oh yeah, you can't get rid of it.
I mean, they can recast him. I have no problem with people recasting the dead. Like, I would like Black Panther to be recasted because that story's not done yet.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
he-
it's hard to because people just love that character, innit?
Then again, his brother, Chadwick Boseman's brother, said that Chadwick would like because he knew he was gonna die time ago. He really knew he was
Yeah,
gonna
he
die.
was quite ill, innit? Yeah,
Yeah, so he knew it for time. So he did speak to his brother. His brother said that he would want to be recasted.
yeah.
It would have
Oh,
been
really?
nice. It would have been nice if you made a fucking video, so we know for a fact. But
Yeah.
anyways,
That sound like something. I don't know him personally, but that sound like something he would probably say.
yeah.
You seem like one of those guys that's like, I want to carry on the story even without me because it means too
Man,
much.
he had
to
one movie,
black
man. Come
kids
on,
and stuff.
we need more. We need more Black Panther, man.
Yeah,
So I'm okay with like certain characters being depends on the character. If your story is finished,
yeah,
then you died in real life. Cool, your story's done. But like if for example, let's say Robert Downey Jr. died,
yeah.
if he was to come back, if it's not Tom Cruise, I don't want to hear it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Top five, like,
Top white men in the
top
world.
five,
Top 5 white men
So if
in
it's
the
not,
world.
that's it. So if your story is finished, cool,
Yeah.
R.I.P. in peace. But if your story's not finished, like Black Panther, you want to continue your story because the story is not bigger than you, but your character cannot die with you.
Yeah,
He is not established as the Black Panther.
yeah.
Chris Evans is established as the Captain America. You got Downey Jr.
I don't know. I think he is established as the Black Panther.
You know, he's the only Black Panther we've ever seen. That's why
yeah.
we've never seen another Ant-Man.
No,
Yeah,
it
he's
is.
in a
It's a
lot.
touchy one because when someone dies and someone just gets recast, it just seems like Hollywood didn't care about him and passing
Yeah,
away.
I mean, they're taking the time with it, so that's, I guess, one.
Well,
benefit.
it's coming out. I think they finished shooting.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
fucking-
see what the hell is gonna happen. if they-
Letitia Wright, bro, she held a bad boy injury, man. You've heard that?
Yeah.
Letitia Wright had a bad boy injury. What's the other thing that I was really fun? I sent you an Insta post. Chris Evans said that he would rather come back as a Torch than Captain America.
Yeah.
That'd be really interesting to see.
Yeah. I think his whole thing on that was just like he doesn't want to come back as Captain America for no reason. It has to be like a
that's
big
purpose. Yeah.
reason for it to come back.
Would you watch a TV show, 6 episodes, 6 stones of Captain America returning all the stones?
Yeah, I watched that.
Just into six
Yeah, I watched
episodes
that.
of just
I'll
him
definitely
returning
watch
all the
that.
That'd be
I'll
really
watch
good.
that. 'Cause when he did it in Endgame, was it Endgame?
Yeah.
When he did that, I was like, how do you
Somebody's
how do you give back the soul storm?
Yeah, I mean,
Calmly.
you can give it back. You just can't get Natasha back. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but like, what time frame did you do it? When you what's the
Can
moments you
they
give it?
navigate time? Can they the Avengers time travel thing? Can they navigate multiverses? Because I think they can go back in their own timeline,
Yeah,
but as a result, they create alternate timelines.
yeah.
But can they do like an America Chavez and switch between multiverses and shit? But yeah, now I'm gonna lose my shit. But if I keep thinking about this shit, I'm losing my mind.
Man said, can you travel in past your time in another universe?
I'm gonna fucking.
That's
my
crazy,
mind's
bro.
gonna blow.
Everything's gonna collapse on one another. So you're looking forward to phase 5 then?
What's the last? Do you know what was the last movie Phase 4? That's what I'm actually curious.
I think 4 might be the last one. I was gonna ask you what's your favorite.
Phase 4.
I was gonna ask you what's your favorite phase, and was this phase any good? I think this probably was the worst one.
Not the worst one. Definitely not the worst one. Phase 2 was the worst one.
Phase 2. So I got the list here on what was in phase 2. So phase 2
I can tell you, but
had Iron Man 3. Go on, try.
I know every single movie.
Alright, go. What was in phase 3? Sorry, phase 2.
Phase 2. So you got Iron Man 3, The Dark World.
Mhm.
I don't know which one came first. It was either Guardians. I think it was Winter Soldier first, and then Guardians,
Mm.
and then 2015 was Avengers,
Yeah.
and then Ant-Man,
Yeah.
and then Civil War was Phase 3.
Yeah, you got the right stuff.
I know every single
That was
movie.
perfect still. So it's Iron Man 3, 4, The Dark World, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man.
Yeah,
It was literally
Ant-Man, and then
phase 3,
introduced,
then
Civil War.
Sorry,
I
phase
know
2,
the
then-
whole, like, every
then
single
phase
movie.
3. Phase 3 had a lot of films.
Yeah, it had double the
Yeah,
ones.
Captain America, Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume
Four,
2, Spider-Man, Homecoming, 4,
Four.
Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp,
Why would
Captain
you do this? Why would
Captain
you
Marvel,
know I know these things off heart. I
Endgame,
want to show off.
Spider-Man, Far From
Shut
Home.
up, man.
But don't you feel like Phase 4 was kind of short? Cool.
No.
Actually, let me actually find out what's on Phase 4.
No, because there's a lot of shows. That's why there's not as much movies. I could probably list all the Phase 4 things. Let me try to list the things. 1 second.
But Phase 4 was shit.
Let
No, wait. What was Phase... Well, we just read from Phase 2. Phase 4... Phase 2 is definitely better than Phase 4.
No, bro. Phase 4 was flipping WandaVision. Captain America's Winter Soldier.
Captain America, The Winter Soldier was sick.
No, so
Guardians of the
Falcon.
Galaxy... Actually, that's the only 2. I can name 2 films from Phase 2 that I enjoyed.
Yeah, exactly. So so Phase 4 we got WandaVision, we got Falcon Winter Soldier, we got Loki, we got Shang-Chi, Eternals. This is not in order, by the way. Eternals, Black Widow. I mean, I think obviously No Way Home and more. I think it did a lot for universe changing events.
Yeah.
Loki, Multiverse of Madness, and No Way Home. It did a lot for like world changing events.
This phase 4 definitely was like you said in the past, is just mostly just let's set up the story.
Yeah.
We need to set up the whole multiverse concept to everyone.
Yeah.
Make everyone
Yeah.
understand what it
Yeah.
means. And now you understand it. Let's show you the fucking big bag
Let's
now.
do the fucking multiverse of war.
Yeah.
What's I got a question. What who do you want to see fight? What 2 heroes do you want to see fight each other? So
What's 2 heroes?
So I'll explain that for those who don't know how the multiverse of war works. Essentially, an incursion is where 2 worlds are about to collide, and it's either one of them blows up or they both blow up. Both of them can't survive. So what happens? Every single hero on one side has to fight every single hero on the other side. So you got people like Peter Parker fighting Miles Morales. You got Falcon fighting Chris Evans and Captain America and all this. This is where you have. You even got like people fighting different versions of themselves.
Yeah.
So who do you want to see fight? I would like to see 2 Spider-Man fight. I've never seen 2 Spider-Man fight.
2 Spider-Man fight would be
That would
sick.
be really, really well.
I would like to see Captain America fight someone like, I don't know, Black Panther or something like that. I wanted to fight someone that's really like comeback heavy.
They not fight. They did fight in Civil War.
It was briefly. It wasn't really like a fight. It was just like I'm trying to catch a Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I'm trying to capture this guy.
No,
and
he
you're
didn't
in my
know
way.
because he scratched his flipping. And plus,
he scratched his shield, didn't it?
when they were running, they actually did fight, and they became best friends at the end.
Yeah.
Kiwi. I do want to see two because we didn't. I would have loved to see.
I'd love to see Hulk versus Red Hulk or.
I mean, we kind of did see that Abomination.
That Abomination fight was sick.
Fucked up Harlem though.
Yeah.
Hey, where was Luke Cage when that happened, bro? Like, where was he?
Luke Cage, fuck.
Come on, man. I'm really upset the fact that we didn't get to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield have a little brief kind of confrontation. We did like a little backflip and that was it. Like, come on, give me more.
I mean, it's Spider-Man. Like, if he sees another version of himself, he's not gonna fight him. It's Spider-Man.
Yeah, but my dead brain version of myself wanted to see that.
I want to see them fight each other.
I just want to see them. I want to see them clothesline each other, bro. Like, that's what I want to see. Like Harry Osborn. So I do want to see Miles Morales versus Peter Parker. That'll be very interesting.
That'll be cold.
Like Jaden Smith playing.
But they won't do it though.
You reckon?
Spider-Man's a real nice guy, you know. For the most part, he's a real nice guy. Like he ain't gonna fight. He's kind of like Captain America in a way of like he'd rather do the right thing or do the thing that doesn't cause like violence, opposed to
Captain America's caused a lot of violence, bro. Have you not seen Civil War?
Yeah, but a lot of times he's trying to stop.
Yeah.
The cause.
Fair enough, but no, the multiverse. Like, I think Kang's gonna be the fucking next villain. I think there's gonna be a multiverse. I don't think they're gonna do Galactus for a while.
I think Doom's coming.
Doom's definitely coming, yeah. But did you think Doom's gonna be the main villain for Fantastic Four when it comes out?
I hope so. Who else could be the main villain? What?
Silver Surfer?
Silver Surfer's not really a villain.
Yeah, fair enough. He's Galactus's
little
bitch.
pet dog. Yeah. Maybe he's. The thing is, I don't think it'll be Galactus because in the last Fantastic Four, they touched on him and the rise of the Silver Surfer. I think they would have felt
that was a fun movie. I didn't hate that movie. I got that one in Blu-ray.
That was actually a pretty good film.
Yeah, but it was.
Remember that bit when Human Torch took everyone's powers? He had
that pissed me off. That was shit. Because that is the super. Have you heard of the Super Scroll?
No.
So
I've heard of a Super Scroll. They can do that.
No, so the Super Scrolls can take people's powers instead of just turning into them. Oh. There's one Super Scroll that took all the fucking Fantastic Four powers because the Scrolls are actually Fantastic Four villains. They're not Captain Marvel villains.
Yeah.
So one of them took all their powers all at once. And there's a game called Marvel Contest of Champions that I play. My best character is a Super Scroll that has all their powers, which is bro, he's a fucking power.
That's cool.
Because he has his one power where he does, he creates like this invisible bubble, and of the opponent, and then puts a flame of it inside the actual bubble itself.
Oh shit!
And then he fucking punches it.
man did all that, then punched you.
No,
man put a bubble of fire in you.
Yeah,
and you're burning, and then
just
punch you
with the thing's hand.
Freaking hell, yeah.
But
I feel like you just like fucking we just use all the powers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not, so but he did it. Yeah, I mean that part was shit, but I did like the chase scene between Silver Surfer.
Yeah, it was cool.
Man, he was chasing him, and he just went down and looked at you. This bitch, man, and he went back up.
I think it's gonna be Dr. Doom. It has to be Dr. Doom. Or they do the trolls, the scrolls, because they already introduced them already.
Yeah. I think I have heard this theory that said when the blip happened, majority of the good scrolls blipped or faded or dusted, whatever, and the bad scrolls are the ones that took over. And then it was when the good scrolls came back. That's where Nick Fury was. He was bopping with the good scrolls trying to fight, because then like the bad ones had like 5 years to develop their technology or that shit.
Yeah.
So
I like that theory.
It's nice, isn't it? And then now because scrolls are obviously villains, they're not good people.
Yeah, because we didn't really touch on how like the blip could have took away a lot of superheroes that was like defending so and so planets.
Universes, planets and galaxies, makes sense.
And then now when they came back,
because remember,
they had to restart from the beginning. And like
Captain Marvel had a lot on her fucking plate.
When she came back, she was like, "Fuck, I got bare work to do now. I've got bare work to do. I have to put in the night shift."
She was traveling between flipping galaxies.
She got so stressed she had to cut her hair down and everything.
On a Tuesday evening.
Nice.
Yeah.
I told you, man. I told you she's nice, man.
Yeah, she's like, man. In a young Tuesday evening, I might just,
we'll see what Phase 5 is saying.
Yeah.
We'll see if that's close. Is that when you say that's close to the end? of Marvel?
No, man.
Do you think how much phases do you think they have after this?
They'll go 10.
Huh? 10?
I think they'll go 10.
You're a bug. You know what I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
I'm stopping at some point. I say I can go to 6.
I got
After 6,
bro.
unless I have kids. Unless I have kids, I'm not continuing after 6.
Fam,
What more do you want to see?
I have a monkey brain, bro. Bro, how long has the Marvel comics been going
You
for?
read the comics, so you probably know more.
No, I don't read it anymore. I used to, but
But you know where it can expand to.
yeah. So doesn't
So there's way more to expand to.
bro. To this
After
day,
if two universes are cladding to it, there's more.
to this day,
How can you go past the universes fighting each other?
Still, Marvel characters being introduced and told in the Marvel comics.
After the Universal War.
What we need to understand is the fact that one, multiverse exists.
Yeah.
2, Marvel Studios don't copy and paste what everything happens in Marvel comics. So they're gonna make it so that they can go as long as fucking possible. And the reason why I said 10 because I think they're gonna finish on a round number. Innit?
Yeah.
It's like, 10 years, 10 phases of all that shit. I think so. That's the reason why I say 10. But I think they're gonna go as
10's a fucking long time.
It's a
We
really long time,
we just touching 5, and it's been 10 years.
It's been about 15 years actually.
You can't.
8. No, it's been 14 years. Yeah, it's been 14 years.
So next 15 years, I'll probably have a kid.
Yeah, and then you go watch with him, and he has to watch all 600 of the previous shows and movies. Boy, imagine it's very hard to get into Marvel nowadays.
Yeah,
I think the best time to get into Marvel was just before Infinity War, but after now it's just because I used to be able to watch all the movies in the span of like a month.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, it's long.
it's gonna take me a very long time to watch all
Yeah,
that
it's
shit
mad long.
because now it's shows as well, which are
Yeah,
basically
it's
6
long.
hour movies.
It's long.
Myth.
It's long.
So it is very difficult to get. You have to
That's why I
watch-
think now they're trying to find. That's why Moonlight was so outside of the Marvel universe because
we still have to watch it
we
because he's gonna appear in something, and then
You
you're
think?
gonna have to watch his backstory.
See, this is why I hate Marvel, bro. Just relax, man.
What do you want to see?
I don't know, man. I'm just tired of like I have to watch it to understand what's going on elsewhere. I can't keep doing this, bro. Because some of the
No,
like,
but you're good.
Moonlight was good, but I feel like there's some shows that's just dead. That
Yeah, but I'm saying
you make me feel like I have to watch.
So you're good because you don't have to fucking binge watch shit. One, they're releasing it weekly, so all you have to do is dedicate like less than an hour.
I can do it, but I just don't want to put. I just know I'm putting a shift in.
But the thing is, you don't know if it's gonna be good or not. That's the thing about Marvel. We don't know what they're gonna produce.
We do.
We don't.
Most of the content is kind of the same. Let's be honest.
No. The
They
deliveries.
beat the list. They like Miss Marvel. Obviously, the created style behind it, but
Yeah.
essentially,
She was never gonna be.
it's still the same as any other. Like,
She was never going to
Marvel.
be a matting. Neither was Moonlight. It was never going to be a matting. It's just a story, a separate
No,
story.
Moonlight was cold into the end.
I don't think it was. Yeah, it was alright.
It was good. I personally enjoyed
I didn't
it
like
into the end. Ending was
yeah.
horrible.
I didn't like the whole death realm whatever thing. I think also Isaac was amazing, but regardless,
Yeah.
these movies aren't these shows. Sorry, they're not big things. They're not integral watches. But because you're here now, you feel me? You're here like you only have to dedicate an hour a week.
Yeah.
Every
Let's be real though. After Fantastic Four, what other Marvel movie are you looking forward to see?
West Coast Avengers. No,
I said West Coast. What's going on?
that's actually a thing.
Is it?
There's a thing
Sure.
called the West Coast Avengers.
Oh, my bad.
It's useless, bro. Marvel things.
Any like new characters?
Civil War 2 will be very, very good.
Huh?
Civil War 2.
2?
This is actually a second.
Go away,
it's,
man.
It's a beef between.
This is too much,
it's
man.
actually a beef. It's a beef between Iron Man and Captain Marvel in the comics.
They're both gone. They're doing their own thing. Man went back in time to his girl, and Iron Man is supposedly dead. Well, Robert Downey Jr.
No.
doesn't want
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel and who?
And Iron Man. In the comics, but obviously they're gonna switch out for this one. I think Spider-Man might actually be dope. But Civil War 2 is one of the biggest ones they need to do. Multiversal War, that's another big one they need to do. There's one before that. I can't remember what it was. There's another one before that I was talking about in the first episode because I feel like Multiversal we did it too early. That's my problem. And obviously you got the whole Galactus thing. They have big stories to do, but they also remember these people can create their own stories. Remember, No Way Home was never a thing in the comics.
Yeah.
Granted, it wasn't an amazing movie, but
Yeah.
Endgame was. Yeah, I guess Endgame was in the comics as well. What big movies did they create themselves that they didn't take from the comics? Do you reckon? Like Multiverse.
I don't really read the comments, so it's hard for me to say what.
Yeah, I
what's
don't
outside
watch.
the
I just
comments.
watch a lot of videos.
Yeah.
But this is so it's obviously once we get to like phase fucking 8, they're gonna start making their own.
I said
shit.
8, bro. From 6, I'm done. You know.
You're not.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
I know
No,
you-
I've been saying from 6.
You're not, bro. That's the
How
thing.
much origin stories can I see now?
Are you not? Bro, you watched Moon Knight. You enjoyed it.
Yeah, but that was like a side character
That was an
I
origin
didn't
story.
know about.
It was an origin story.
What other origin story
Yo,
that's
you-
from a new character that I'll enjoy?
I need my phone right now. Hang on, my phone. What characters have we not seen yet?
Like once they start bringing X-Men, I'll stick around.
No, that's gonna be after fans.
But that's gonna
But they haven't. So Namor's a big one. I really want to see Namor.
Is he meant to be in Black Panther?
Yeah, so I'm excited for that one.
That's next year, bro. I'm talking about next 5 years.
Yeah, but they're gonna eventually do an origin story for him, like they did Black Widow. They're gonna do an origin story for him 10 years
10
after
years
you got
later. Faking hell, man.
But there is like obviously you got Fantastic Four, you got the
Like, once I get Kang, Doctor Doom, and Galactus, then I'm done.
yeah. So Galactus is probably the last. I think
I'm done.
He's gonna eat.
There's no more villains I want to see.
No, there is.
Who?
We haven't seen Sinister Six yet. That'll be a good one. Sinister Six.
That's a
would be-
spam, man. You know what? I'm confused. I'm thinking more of the MCU
Yeah,
universe.
no, yes, but I want to see 6 villains being the shit out of Tom Holland. That'd be nice.
That'd be cool. You think that's going to actually happen with Tom Holland?
I reckon. Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, it will have to be a different team. It'll be very difficult because if they introduce a new version of Doc Ock, Peter's like, motherfucker, I know you. We were friends. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So it'll be very difficult. No Way Home kind of fucked up.
It has to be a new one, isn't it?
But again, when you do stuff like that, it means that you are forced to be creative and figure out something else. Instead of just going to the comic books and, oh yeah, this is good, just take this one and do this one. No. You feel me? So you got that. Sinister Six, I really want to see that shit. Again, I said Namor. I want to see Namor. I want to see like Hyperion. I want to see. Do you know Hyperion?
No.
So he's like insane Superman. Like he's in Superman ×6.
Okay.
I want to see the scrolls do. Like I want to see the scroll war. There's a thing in the
But
comic.
that's gonna come soon, though.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So I want to. There are still stories that haven't been adapted. But we're talking about flipping 80+ years of comic book lore that's been written. They can take and there's a Phoenix, the Phoenix Force. That's a bad boy story. Done terribly in the hands of Fox.
No, they need to take a break.
Hmm?
They need to take a break.
From Phoenix.
They need to take a break from superhero stuff.
Who?
Marvel in general.
I said it.
They need to give a 2-year break.
Two.
It's just too much superhero films happen every single year.
Yeah.
It gets overwhelming, and it's like I've seen your story already. If you just give me a little break, so I can just like watch other stuff and then bring it back, I'll ride the whole.
But you're watching other
5
stuff.
phrases.
Yo, you are watching other stuff. You're watching like Elvis and Top Gun and this and that. And
Yeah, but while 4's coming out in the next couple of weeks.
The reason why they're doing it now is because check if it's recording, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still recording.
Yeah, sorry. The reason why they're doing it because back in the day, like must have back in the day, 2008, back in the day.
Yeah.
Like Jon Favreau, he was like there was only like 5 actors, 5 superheroes.
Yeah.
So it's like these people had to take a break and whatever. And obviously, like Iron Man 1 came out 2008 and Iron Man 2 came out in 2010. Nothing came out 2009. It's like give my man a break. But now it's like they're having completely a whole new other team working on this, and like completely no one needs to take a break no more.
Yeah.
Because they've got so many employees, no one needs to take a break because everyone's working, and when they're done, they get their break. But once they're taking their break, these lot are working on the next thing, and they've got so many things, and they're trying to create a universe which they've fucking done successfully for starters. And the only way you can build a universe by constantly adding and reminding us this is what's happening here, this is what's happening here. I do believe they need to take a break. I think they should do a Star Wars where they just fuck off for like 10 years or 5 years, whatever.
Yeah.
And come back on
Whereas I don't feel like they take it for that long. I can do a good 2 years.
Yeah.
2-year break.
and work during those 2 years, like build time during those 2 years.
Yeah.
I
think after this phase, just give it a little rest.
you know, been so lit, yeah.
You know, say if they take a break and then do like a little promo video next 2 years, introducing the next big bad.
Do you know
That'll
what?
gas
Do you know
me.
what would be lit? Imagine at the end of Infinity War, they took a 5-year break.
That'll be cold.
And then they came back with Endgame
That'll be cold.
because we waited a year for that shit. You know what I'm
That'll
saying?
be cold. That's a long wait though.
Maybe
And then the film has to bang for me to wait 5 years for it to
Bro.
come back.
get the Russos to do it, man. Get the Russos, man. Put that pressure on them, man. But that's like that'll be like the next one should be a cliffhanger. And what's the other one that there's a movie that ended on a cliffhanger? I think it was Harry Potter. Part 1. When was
Deadly Hollows Part 1.
Yeah. So between the two, how long was it between the two movies? I think it was a couple years, isn't it?
No, it was literally a year.
Was
We
it
got
a-
the next film within a year, maybe even less than that, to be honest.
The reason why like Endgame and Infinity War was dropped in 1 year apart because they were filmed together.
Yeah.
But I think there's another one that had like a big gap. But the fact of the matter is, the point I'm trying to make is, they
Maybe
need
the
to-
Matrix. I think Matrix had a bigger gap.
No, we didn't have a what's it called?
No, I had a
They
cliffhanger.
did have a cliffhanger. That's
No, I
the thing.
did.
Did it?
The Matrix had a cliffhanger.
Oh, sorry. Okay, no man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. So then they need to do a cliff. They need to do a thing where, let's see more of our school. Let's say these plans are about to end and boom, and then we don't get to see the next movie from
That would have been cold, you know, because way Infinity War ended, like you said,
Yeah,
and then you did a mad break.
yeah, bro,
I'll be gassed.
bro. But the thing is, if they do not pull through in that after
The thing
that,
is, the film will make money.
it'll make money. But if they do not pull through, because remember, No Way Home is hyped up a lot, and it didn't meet. I mean, it met the hype expectation, didn't meet the fucking the
It's not
story.
Really, it's not really watchable,
You know what I'm saying?
in my opinion.
I watched it again. I watched it 3 times, and I didn't dislike it. Oh fuck, I'm out.
What were you saying before
I don't fucking know.
the camera cut off?
I don't know.
I can't
Oh,
remember. You know?
regardless.
Regardless,
Yeah.
Phase 5
This is terrible.
is pending later on. Hopefully, probably next year is gonna be. We're gonna find in the next couple of months who's gonna be big bad.
Yeah.
Like you said, you think it's gonna be Can. I'm hoping for someone completely different so it can sway me and like I won't be surprised. But I'm looking forward to it. But I'm not here to be watching Marvel consistently for another 5-10 years. That's not what I'm here for.
Yeah, man. You man. See you in 10. See you in phase 10. See you in phase 10, boy.
In phase 10. But yeah, you guys let us know your thoughts about phase 5, who you think the big bad is. Let us know in the comments. Check us out on all
You don't do this by yourself.
podcast podcast platforms, Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. Check us out also on TikTok. We're doing our thing on TikTok. TikTok is growing quite fast, you know. Yeah, so like check us out on there. There's a lot of debates and like arguments going on TikTok right now. So check us out on all these platforms on Outtake Pod. And yeah, man, see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed and gang. You know, only YouTube saw that, you know.